Hi everyone, this is Eric Mercy from Vine Arts. Welcome to the July 2015 edition of our Wine Club video. If you have any additional questions about the wines, please refer to your newsletter or send us an email at the address listed below. Our first wine this month is from the lush green hills of Vinho Verde in northern Portugal. This rather damp region has dozens of interesting indigenous grape varieties. In this case, we have a blend of Luiro, Arinto, and Trajadura. Like most wines from this area, this wine is extremely low in alcohol, yet ripe and dry. It also contains small amounts of trapped CO2, making it bubble on the tongue. Pair this tantalizing wine with seafood. Next up, we'll head down to southern France. Between Fougères and Minervois, you'll find the small and relatively unheard of appellation of Saint-Chinian. This area has classic Mediterranean climate with ample heat for ripening grapes. The vineyards are planted amongst eroding mountains and alluvial deposits. This wine is also a blend of several grapes: Grenache Blanc, Vermentino, Roussanne, and Bourg Blanc. It is much fuller bodied than our last wine with hints of mango and Meyer lemon. Use it as an aperitif alongside tomatillo salsa. Our first red this month comes from Oregon's Willamette Valley. While volunteering at a winery in the region, I had the extreme pleasure of meeting Will Hamilton. In exchange for helping out at the winery, he was given space and equipment to work on his inaugural vintage of Pinot Noir. Owning and operating a winery is extremely expensive. In this case, these wines would not exist if it were not for the kindness of others. Will's Willamette Valley Pinot comes off of 5 different family-run vineyards around the valley. Judicious use of oak adds a supple spice to the ripe cherry fruit. Next, we'll head back to southern France. Just behind the Montagne Noire, Chateau de Brau is free to experiment without constraints of historic appellations. They grow a handful of odd grapes, including this one, Edgiodola. Edgiodola is a crossing of 2 grapes. Although its parentage is shrouded in mystery, it is definitely Bordelaise in style. It is famous for resistance to vine disease, making it a local favorite for organic viticulture. Its ferocious tannins and earthiness make it a perfect pairing for funky cheeses and game. Next up, we have a wine from California. Chateau Saint-Jean is by no means a small estate. Located in Sonoma County, these local leaders were the first in the region to be awarded Winery of the Year. They have historically gotten extremely high international ratings for their top-tier wines. In this case, we have a truly American blend of Zinfandel, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Petit Syrah, and Malbec. This all-American wine deserves an all-American pairing like meatloaf or hot dogs. Our final wine takes us to Chile in the southern hemisphere. The grapes for Casa Viva's Cabernet Sauvignon are coming from Casablanca and the Rapel Valley, west and south of Santiago respectively. Cool alpine air and chilled sea breezes help regulate the temperatures here. Chile's dry climate and segregation from other winemaking countries by the Andes and the ocean make this a hot spot for organics because pests and disease have yet to get a foothold. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any additional questions or would like more information about the club, please send us an email at the address listed below.